What's up, my dudes? It's your boy Zeddy, aka the most country man Madden, and after months of anticipation, the time is finally here. The Xbox One has arrived, and we finally got my Elgato in the mail. So I'm going to go through and show you all the differences between the next generation gameplay of Madden 25 compared to the last generation. Now I'm going to go through and now if I leave anything out that y'all want to see, just make sure you post it in the comments, and I'll get back to you on it. Now, first thing we're going to go over just simple out routes. What stops out routes? Have been extremely overpowered in the last gen, so we're going to go through and see what stops it on this one. Go through and pick cover 2 sync because we know that's going to stop it anyway. But we're going to go to a cover 3. Just cover 3 and let's see. See how deep blue is just going to play against that smart routed out right over on the left. See, obviously it's not going to do nothing. So let's go again. Now let's give this guy away so he don't bother. For a cornerback in a yellow with backed up coverage, come and get the smart routed out right on it. They're closer to it, but they still you can still get it on there. You can use it while he's backpedaling. So it seems like you're still gonna have to press coverage and put a yellow on, or if you're in backup coverage, you're gonna have to put him in a flat, or man him up and shade to the outside or whatever. Now the flat though, it definitely does take care of it. Now I timed it right there, I got that, but it's not something you don't want to pay your bills doing that right there. So pretty much it seems you're still gonna have to the yellow backed up is still not gonna play it. So you're gonna have to press coverage and have a yellow or a shade to the outside in man, or a backed up you're gonna have to have a flat. So it'd be nice if a backed up yellow, just put your corner in the yellow, it would play it, but unfortunately it still doesn't. Now here's going to show you what is nice about this. Oh, let me get back to the middle of the field. I was messing around with something before I recorded. Let's go just a cover 3. Spread our linebackers, put our linebacker in a purple. Now we'll see how this does. Alright. Pretty much just locks it down. Now, here's the one drawback to it. If you put your linebacker in a purple, it's going to completely just take away the out route on this game. But here's the bad thing. Just like on the last gen, I forgot. On a short side of the field, purples just want to drop straight back, and they don't want to cover the sideline correctly. As you see, we'll see if it does it like it has been. See, you got a purple route on this linebacker on the short side of the field. As you see, on the out route, he just drops straight back, and he won't go to the sideline for some reason. That's a flaw that was in the 360 version of the game, and it's carried over into the next gen, unfortunately. You'd like that to be gone, but it's still there. But on the strong side of just like in the middle of the field, they play excellent cover to the sideline. And if you watch this, I'm going to put this DB in a purple right here, and watch him. He's going to take away this corner out completely. He will not drop down at all and plays it correctly the way he's supposed to. So you're just going to snatch it more. You could click on that very easily and pick it off. So you see there's the purples. We know to stop out routes. Now we go to the running game. Now you're not going to be able to cut the ball like you used to be able to. Especially this is definitely going to limit kickoffs as well. So I'm going to go to just a good run, a stretch. Just come out and just a basic play. Now as you watch as I go, I'm going to try to cut it upfield, and if you watch what happens, it's just, it wasn't the best example. I'm going to show you and try to get to the perimeter and cut it off. See that? You see this little hesitation right here? This is what's really going to mess with you and try to make sharp cuts, trying to cut back. Watch when I cut right here. Let's see this little step. It's hard to, you'll definitely, not the best example, but you definitely cannot cut the same way as you used to. Let me show you on a kickoff. That'd definitely be the best way to do it. Because the way, as we all know, kickoffs are extremely over effective on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 version. So, because people cut it up the middle and then just bounce it outside. But as you watch right here, watch. Wow. Wasn't the best example. Actually get it outside almost in that time. That's definitely a fluke. But as you see though, the way you cut is just completely different on this game. Now if you hold off on speed burst helps you a little bit, but as you see though, I couldn't cut it outside. Your guy's gonna slow down like that. So that's definitely an improvement. And it's more realistic. It's kind of annoying to you until you get used to it. But that is the way it should be. It's more realistic, so go back to normal. Next, we're going to look at lob streaks. Trying to get Harvin there. Now let's see on a man blitz. You got Browner. Obviously, he's pretty slow, so but the speed really doesn't matter in this game. Just going to show you though. Anytime in man without a safety of a top, I'm going to try to lob the streak up. Obviously, that's a very big speed difference right there, so I'm going to flip it to the other side and get the corner. Let's get Tate against Sherman. But like I said, it really doesn't matter. The lob streaks are definitely still effective versus man. Just lob it up. With someone at least like 93 speed, I believe it has to be. It still works just the same as it did on that on last gen. And now I'm going to go into swerving spies. People say you cannot swerve spies on this gen, and I definitely do not find that to be the case. I'll show you. I got close criminals and put all these guys in the coverage just to get them out of the way to show you, just to see how the spy works. Definitely swerve it just like before. And people say you can't do it to the weak side of it, or running backs, or so say the quarterback's off arm. It is a little trickier, but you can definitely still be done. Most time offensive line seems to get my way, but it is a little harder, but it can be done. Get these guys out of the way. Give my man. So you can still swerve it either way. It's a little trickier. It is trickier going to your quarterback's weak side, blind side, but it can still be done. Now next I'm going to go through, I believe I've covered everything people really are interested in on offense. Now let's go through the defense side of the ball. The offensive line is extremely smart in this game. As most of you know, when you're trying to blitz on the current gen, all you have to do is to get edge pressure to skip the center. The main key is trying to get the center, not to block anyone. So that could be done out of so many different formations. I'm gonna go for my base defense on the Xbox 360. My base blitz out of a 4-4. All I do is crash the line up. I was blitz the linebacker, something like this. And what this would do would make the linebacker come around and it would be unslidable on Xbox 360. Now, as you watch when you snap here, Xbox stopped listening. I don't know what I was doing there. Anyways, you watch right here though. It's definitely not gonna. It's not even close to getting in. You get a block shed, but it just not pick up. Because if you watch the replay, the center is just he blocks people. See, he's just very smart. And he actually missed a little bit there, but you see how he just jumped. He immediately, whatever side you're trying to blitz from, the center will jump to that side. In my opinion, that's overpowered. Because if you watch the Steelers or enemy zone blitz teams in real life, you see 3 or 4 man edge rushers coming in, or dropping people back in the coverage, just confusing the offensive line. Now, what they're believing like to me, they're trying to take away the guesswork. Because Peyton Manning, when he sees a blitz coming, what does he do? He points out to his offensive lineman and adjusts them. Now, that is our job as players, to use the slide protect to do this same thing. Now, if you guess wrong, you're going to get blitzed. But this right here takes all the guesswork out of it. And the center just psychic and just goes to wherever. It's completely unrealistic. And the game they're trying to make the game more sim friendly, and I completely disagree with this direction of the game. Now you can do. There's very few blitzes in this game that work. Now I'm gonna go through show you some other blitzes that are just very simple stock defenses that have always worked in Madden. Now let's just do the basic 4-3 stack. Something a blitz that's worked for years. Yeah, man, you can do it out of outlaw linebacker fire, man. You know, will to fire, Sanfrey fire, plays that have worked for years. Now let's just try a double edge blitz. Spread your line, spread your linebackers, crash your line up, your blitz ends. Double edge pressure basics worked for years in Madden. Now let's see what it does. Alright, come in 8 gap. As you see though, one person come through, but neither of the ends come through like years before. The offensive line is just so smart. Look, that time I don't know how they done so good they clogged it up where not even one person come in. Now let's watch the replay of that. So before, the offensive tackles would both be distracted by these linebackers on these inside blitz angles. Right here it doesn't even matter. Look, everyone's blitz. Everyone is picked up. Now I have actually found some extremely effective defense on this game, but I'm not going to be putting that out. I'm saving that for myself. Maybe somewhere down the road we'll see, but more than likely I'm going to be keeping that under wraps because it's so rare in this game. I really don't want anyone know what I'm doing. But now let's go into another thing in this game. But it's really it's even be a love or hate thing. Now all you're gonna do is pick 2-man under, just pass commit, and watch the way these ends just get off to come around the corner. Now I'm scrambling outside because I knew it's coming. But anyways, let me show you this again. The defensive ends, especially when you have someone like Clemens over here. Now, if they somehow the offensive line does double team people, they double team the D tackles. The D tackles probably never come in if you're only rushing like fag D with D tackles. But still, if you have a defensive end down on the edge, he's only going to be one-on-one. So as soon as he block sheds, he's going to sack you, and the rest of the offensive linemen are just going to stand there and do nothing. So fag D is going to be very popular in this game, as you see. Watch. Of course, they don't block shed there. Ha! They did double team. They usually don't double team. That's actually what I want to see. I want them to double team like that. But pretty much when you pass commit in a game, when you're playing this game, when you pass commit and not a 2-man under, these guys are just gonna come around the edge super fast and just block shed. The blade is pretty much just block shed too quick. I mean, in real life, you have what 3-4 seconds at the most to get rid of a ball. You know, unless you're max protecting. So I understand it's realistic, but you shouldn't be able to just rush your defensive ends and drop your D tackles and get pressure while you can on this game. So a fag D still definitely big. Now you can imagine if I was using Alden Smith or someone like that on the 49ers, he's definitely going to get really glitchy real quick. So what else have we covered? I've covered the out routes, covered lob streaks, swerving spies, fag D, blitzes. Trying to think of anything else that I've missed. Trying to go over anything else. I believe I've covered everything I was planning on covering. So blitzes are different. But overall, guys, this game is a really much improved game over the 360 version. Now, I highly recommend you. I know all of you don't have, everyone doesn't have the money to throw down for a new console. Maybe you wanted one, just couldn't get a hold of one, forgot to pre-order. So I'm just trying to give you all an idea of, you know, the differences between this game and your 360 version. If you are second guessing it, I definitely will tell you just to make that leap and go for it. It's definitely an improved game. It seems like EA, they made this game what they should have done in the 360 version. It seems like they were just kind of overlooking the 360 version and looking ahead to this next gen, focusing, putting all the features that we need and stuff, and just put it into this. So anyways, guys, this is just my thoughts, just trying to give you a difference, give you my opinion of the differences in the game. Anyways, just like, comment, subscribe, and until then, it's your